Jey Uso's WWE Intercontinental title win was way bigger than you actually know. In this video, I'm going to tell you why, how, and why it's so important. Because Jey Uso finally got it done, y'all. He finally got it done. Jey Uso, Monday Night Raw, beat Braun Breaker to win that IC title. This marked Uso's first singles title win in WWE. He made history as a result. More on that in a minute. And there's another key stat that came out that I'm going to dive into that I think is going to surprise you. Jey Uso is a guy that fans have been watching for multiple years to come out on top as a single star. They wanted to see him have singles gold, and WWE finally delivered on it. Something in which is welcomed by many, including myself. Most of you watching this video are Jey Uso fans. The other half, probably haters. Me, I'm a Jey Uso guy. I've literally seen this man progress. As a young single star, or a young tag team star, not finding his way, the bright colors with him and his brother, Tamina Snuka. Finally, they got rid of Tamina and they kind of started to find their way babyface-wise. Then, on SmackDown, they went with a much darker and edgier character. Obviously, the Bloodline storyline absolutely delivered and continues to deliver. But for Jey Uso, it coined him the phrase, main event Jey Uso. And that's just not a tagline that they throw on a television moniker or a t-shirt to get money out of you. It's legit. It changed the way people thought of Jey Uso. And so this year has been frustrating for many, including myself, but we finally got what we wanted. We finally got to see him as IC champion. This is after he had a lackluster match with his brother Jimmy at WrestleMania 40. This is after him falling short together for the IC title. This is him not beating Damian Priest at Backlash France. This is him qualifying for Money in the Bank, yet not winning Money in the Bank. This is him being left off of SummerSlam, and this is him seemingly being in a romantic relationship with Rhea Ripley and his father on a weekly basis, calling out the company that employs his sons. Think about that. That's a heck of a year for Jey Uso. But finally, it was Jey Uso's turn. He won the IC title. This is a new chapter. This is WWE acknowledging, okay, we understand Jey Uso is one of our most over-popular stars. Let's get behind him. He sells a ton of merch. He has a ton of social media engagement. He moves ratings. Let's award the guy. And that's what they did. That leads us to today's video. Because I think Jey Uso's IC title win is so historic. And I have the numbers to back it up. Jey Uso, he made history as a result of this win because him and Rikishi became the only second father-son duo in company history to both hold the IC titles. They joined Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig and his son Kurt Axel in that accomplishment. Now, Uso, he set another record. WWE Stats and Info, which is a great follow on Twitter, noted that Uso has set a new record of having the most tag team title reigns before winning a singles title in WWE history. Previously, Bubba Ray Dudley held that record. He had 7 tag team title reigns when he won the Hardcore title in 2002. Uso now holds the record at number 10. 10 tag team title reigns, although 2 reigns were combined reigns with both Raw and SmackDown tag team title wins. So that is significant. Now, keep in mind with the Bubba Ray Dudley thing, that was during that wonky time where WWE was like, as good as the Dudleys are, they're really good. Let's just split them up. Hey, Vince, why are we splitting them up? I just want to split them up. Okay, dude. And we saw how long that lasted after a lackluster run for both, right? Bubba was mostly paired as the Hardcore title and/or with Spike Dudley. Devon became a Reverend, and we saw Deacon Dave Batista. That was bad. Now, Jey Uso, I think he's going to fare a little bit better than Bubba Ray did as his singles title reign, competitor reign, run, whatever you want to call it. Here's why. Obviously, Jey Uso is way more talented than Bubba Ray Dudley. Promo-wise, character-wise, in-ring-wise, you name it. He also has charisma. Bubba, you never had charisma. I'm sorry, buddy. Also, yes, you could one day run back the Usos. I'm sure they will. Let's be real. Jimmy needs Jey way more than Jey needs Jimmy. Just saying. But regardless of that, I think we are on a very interesting course right now with Jey Uso. because for the longest time, I had questions. Would WWE actually go forward with Jey? Would they make him their guy? Would they give him a singles title run? Would they give him the opportunity to see whether or not he could run with it or not, draw with it or not? Well, we got the answer, at least with the Intercontinental title. Now, I've talked about this once before. I'll say it once again. Having the IC title is a huge, huge thing for anyone. Whether or not you see it as a stepping stone, in which has been done countless times with countless stars, most recently Gunther, right? The day and age of the IC title being the workhorse title for someone in WWE, well, I think that still holds true to this day. Although Gunther, hey, he's a workhorse, no doubt, as world champion. But you look at the Steve Austins, the Rocks, the Triple H's, the Shawn Michaels, the Bret Harts, the go on, right, Ultimate Warrior, the Chris Jericho's, the Kurt Angles, literally down the list. Yes, there is something to be said about the IC title being a stepping stone for someone going from lower card to upper mid card as the IC title to a main event world champion. That's possible. It's also possible the fact that Jey Uso just remains as an upper mid card or upper carder, right? He never wins the world title, but he's a countless IC champion. He's a countless main eventer where he is someone in which you can plug and play when needed in the world title picture. That is something in which could absolutely happen as well. I think he is also a lot different in the way of I don't see him on the same platform or in the same level as a Sami Zayn. I've said it once, I've said it before. I do not see Sami Zayn being being a world champion. I just don't. Jey Uso, he's got a better shot, but I think it's still going to be an uphill climb for him. I think it's a situation in which I don't know if he necessarily fits Triple H's mold of what a world champion will be, right? Like, I understand who he booked in NXT as the NXT champion, but if you looked at what he's done with them on the main roster, they've stayed at a certain level, a la DIY, right? Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano are never going to be world champions. It's just a reality of the situation. Just is. He likes his certain guys. I don't know if Jey Uso falls in that category. I don't know if Sami Zayn falls in that category, despite the fact that they draw an insane amount of money. But Jey Uso's Intercontinental title win was way bigger than you realized, way bigger than I realized, and it was a beautiful thing to see, and I look forward to seeing what they do next. Thank you guys so much for watching this video from WrestleSTAR. If you enjoyed that, consider hitting the subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you are notified every single time we upload new wrestling content here to the channel. If you would, like button. That helps us tremendously. I'd love to hear what you had to say about today's video. Leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, helping change my and family's life, and I will see each and every one of you in the next video.